Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. DHCP redirects here. For other users, see DHCP disambiguation, Internet Protocol Suite, Application Layer, BGP, DHCP, version 6, DNS, FTP, HTTPS, HTTP, IMAP, LDAP, MGCP, MQTT, NNTP, NTP, OSPF, POP, PTP, ONC, RPC, RTP, RTSP, RIP, SIP, SMTP, SN, SSH, Telnet, TLS/SSL, XMP, PP, and more. Transport layer, TCP, UDP, DHCP, CSCTP, RSVP, more. Internet layer, IP, IPv version 6, IPv version 4.4, ICMP version 6, ECN, IGMP, IPsec, and more. Link layer, ARP, NDP, tunnels, L2TP, PPP, MAC, Ethernet, Wi-Fi, DSL, ISDN, FWDI, and more. The Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol is a network management protocol used on the Internet Protocol networks for automatically assigning IP addresses and other communication parameters to devices connected to the network using a client-server architecture. The technology eliminates the need for individual configuring network devices manually and consists of two network components: a centrally installed network DHCP server and client instances of the protocol stack on each computer or device. When connected to the network and periodically thereafter, a client requests a set of parameters from the DHCP server using the DHCP protocol. DHCP can be implemented on networks ranging in size from residential networks to large campus networks and regional ISP networks. Many routers and residential achievements have this DHCP server capability. Most residential network routers receive a unique IP address within the ISP network. Within a local network, a DHCP server assigns a local IP address to each device. DHCP services exist for networks running Internet Protocol version 4, IPv4, and IPv6. The IPv6 version of DHCP protocol is commonly called DHCP version 6. Contents, history, overview, operation, discovery, offer, request, acknowledgement, information, releasing, client configuration parameters. Options, DHCP message types, client vendor identification, other extensions, relay agent information sub-options, relaying client states, reliability, IPv6 networks, security, IETF standards documents. See also notes, references, external links. The Reverse Address Resolution Protocol, RARP, was defined in RFC 903 in 1984 for the configuration of simple devices, such as diskless workstations, with a suitable IP address. Acting in the data link layer, it made implementation difficult in many server platforms. It required that the server may be present on each individual network link. ARP was superseded by the Bootstrap protocol, BootP, defined in RFC 951 in September 1985. This introduced the concept of a relay agent, which allowed the forwarding of BootP packets across networks, allowing one central BootP server to serve hosts on many IP subnets. DHCP is based on BootP, but can dynamically allocate IP addresses from a pool and reclaim them when to IP clients, including platform-specific parameters. DHCP was first defined in RFC 1531 in October 1993, but due to errors in the editorial process, was almost immediately reissued as RFC 1541. 4 years later, the DHCP inform message type and other small changes were added by RFC 2131, which as of 2021 remains the core of the standard IPv4 networks. With updates in RFC 3396, RFC 4361, RFC 5494, and RFC 6842. DHCP version 6 was initially described by RFC 3315 in 2003, but this has been updated by many subsequent RFCs, and stateless address auto-configuration was added by RFC 3736. Prefix delegation. IP networks are divided logically in subnetworks. Computers in the same subnetwork have the same address prefix. For example, in a typical home network with legacy Internet Protocol version 4, the network prefix would be something like 192.168.1.0/24, as expressed in CIDR notation. With IPv4, commonly home networks use private addresses, defined in RFC 1918, that are non-routable on the public Internet and use address translation to convert routable addresses when connecting to hosts outside the local network. Business networks typically had manually provisioned subnetworks. Prefixes in IPv6 global addresses are used end-to-end, so even home networks may need to distribute public routable IP addresses to hosts, since it would not be practical to manually provision networks at scale. In IPv6 networking, DHCP v6, prefix delegation is used to assign a network address prefix and automate configuration and provisioning of the public routable addresses for the network. The way this works, for example, in case of a home network, is that the home router uses DHCP version 6 protocol to request a network prefix from the ISP DHCP version 6 server. Once assigned, the ISP routes this network to customers' home router, and the home router starts advertising the new addresses to hosts on the network, either via SLAAC or using DHCP version 6. DHCP version 6 prefix delegation is supported by most Internet service providers who provide native IPv6 for consumers on fixed networks. Prefix delegation is generally not supported on cellular networks, for example LTE or 5G. Most cellular networks route a fixed /64 prefix to the subscriber. Personal hotspots may still provide IPv6 access to hosts on the network by using a different technique called proxy neighbor discovery, or using the technique described in RFC 7278. One of the reasons why cellular networks may not yet support prefix delegation is that the operators want to use prefixes they can aggregate to a single route. To solve this, RFC 6603 defines an optional mechanism and the related DHCP version 6 option to allow exclusion of one specific prefix from a delegated prefix set. See also Overview. Internet Protocol IP defines how devices communicate within and across local networks on the Internet. A DHCP server can manage IP settings for devices on this local network, meaning by assigning IP addresses to those devices automatically and dynamically. DHCP operates based on the client-server model. When a computer or other device connects to a network, the DHCP client software sends a DHCP broadcast query requesting the necessary information. Any DHCP server on the network may service the request. The DHCP server manages a pool of IP addresses and information about client configuration parameters such as default achievement, domain name, the name service, and time service. On receiving a DHCP request, the DHCP server may respond with specific information for each client, as previously configured by an administrator, or within a specific address, and any other information valid for the entire network and for the time period for which the allocation lease is valid. A DHCP client typically queries for this information immediately after booting and periodically thereafter before the expiration of the information. When a DHCP client refreshes an assignment, it initially requests the same parameter values, but the DHCP server may assign a new address based on the assignment policies set by the administrators. On large networks that consist of multiple links, a single DHCP server may service the entire network when aided by DHCP relay agents located on the interconnecting routers. Such agents relay messages between DHCP clients and DHCP servers located on different subnets. Depending on implementation, the DHCP server may have three methods of allocating IP addresses. Dynamic allocation. A network administrator reserves a range of IP addresses for DHCP. Each DHCP client on the LAN is configured to request an IP address from the DHCP server during the network initialization. The request and grant process uses a lease concept with a controllable time period, allowing the DHCP server to reclaim and then reallocate IP addresses that are not renewed. Automatic allocation. The DHCP server permanently assigns an IP address to a requesting client from a range defined by an administrator. This is likely dynamic allocation, but the DHCP server keeps a table of past IP address assignments so that it can be preferentially assigned to a client the same IP address that the client previously had. Manual allocation. This method is also variously called static DHCP allocation, fixed address allocation, reservation, and MAC IP address binding. An administrator maps a unique identifier, a client ID or MAC address, for each client to an IP address, which is offered to the requesting client. DHCP servers may be configured to fall back to other methods if this fails. DHCP services are used for Internet Protocol version 4 and version 6. The details of the protocol of IP version 4 and IP version 6 differ sufficiently that they may be considered separate protocols. For the IPv6 operation, devices may alternatively use stateless address auto-configuration. IPv6 hosts may also use link local addressing to achieve operations restricted to the local network link. Operation. The DHCP employs a connectionless service model using the user datagram protocol, UDP. It is implemented with two UDP port numbers for its operations, which are the same as for the Bootstrap protocol, BootP. UDP port number 67 is the destination port of a server, and UDP port number 68 is used by the client. DHCP operations fall into four phases: server discovery, IP lease offer, IP lease request, and IP lease acknowledgement. These stages are often abbreviated as DORA for discovery, DORA, offer, request, and acknowledgement. The DHCP operation begins with clients broadcasting a request. If the client and server are in different broadcast domains, a DHCP helper or DHCP relay agent may be used. Clients requesting a renewal of an existing lease may communicate directly via UDP unicast. Since the client already has an established IP address at that point, additionally there is a broadcast flag, 1-bit and 2-byte flags field, where all other bits are reserved and so are set to 0. The client can use to indicate in which way, broadcast or unicast, it can receive the DHCP offer. 0x8000 for broadcast, 0x4000 for unicast. Usually the DHCP offer is sent through unicast. For those hosts which cannot accept unicast packets before IP addresses are configured, this flag can be used to work around this issue. Discovery is next, inshallah ya Rabbil Alameen.